Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction of Monster Musume no Iru Nichijou, or Everyday Life with Monster Girls, chapter 65. Incredibly excited to read. Actually, I was surprised after this series had been gone from the channel for such a long time. The last two read-throughs since I've been catching back up got crazy views, so I guess thank you everybody who's been enjoying this series. I love the series and I loved it even before I started YouTube, which is why it was one of the first series I started doing on the channel. So I love the series even before then, and it's nice to see that other people still want to see these videos. I was continuing just because I wanted to, but it's great to see a good reaction to it as well. For right now, I have some notes taken on the last two chapters I've read to do reviews, but for right now on these Thursdays for these Thursday time slots, and this might end up getting posted a day behind because I'm recording kind of late. It's already after 5 p.m. I guess I'm going to keep doing live reactions for now, and then eventually, I guess once I'm caught up at chapter 68, then I'll do all the reviews, or maybe if I just have some free time, I'll start posting some of the reviews. But yeah, for right now, let's read chapter 65. And it's got these new characters on the cover, but I did actually scroll down a second right before I started reading, and it looks like we're still at the hot spring, so I guess we might be continuing here. And what I'd like to see, actually, I'm cool with like these new characters and stuff. I just really want them to like get names and get developed as actual characters. I like when we add to the cast, instead of just being like random characters who we'll never see again. But they have neat designs. I like their designs from this cover page. Okay, like the three, I can't remember, but the three guys look familiar. I think we saw them last chapter maybe, but I can't remember if the three girls we saw last chapter. Because the three guys might have been the three that were in the bath when the succubi went in there, but I don't totally remember. Alright, so let's read the actual thing. We have a bus full of people showing up, and now we have these three. Okay, so they are new, I guess. You have my sincere thanks for participating in our dating pool tour. My name is Yukio, the proprietor of this inn. So again, we're still having Yukio in charge. Since you're participating as a group, we've prepared this room which should accommodate 3 to 4 persons comfortably. Please follow me to your room. Please take your time and experience the dating pool before dinner. And now we have the three guys. So, the day has finally come. We wrote 1,000,000 host request forms. We took the hosting tests 100 times and finally got approved. If we can succeed in matching today, we'll finally get to live out our dream lives with a cute extra species girl. Forward, my brothers. Make haste. To the onsen, to our dating pool dreams. And they're just waiting in the elevator. It's been so long. Don't cry. Now's not the time for tears. No, but really, that took forever. Alright. We met so many times at the test center we became fast friends, truly. And we became of the same mind, no, the same spirit. We prepared like crazy so we could each live together with an extra species girl. I wonder why extra species girls are so alluring, though. They're all beautiful, with great bodies, No, it's the subtle contrast of the softness and strength that sets them apart. Man, that was a great bath. Not to mention, they're all really friendly, but most of all, wait for me, let's drink some milk together. And we see some sort of, like, frog-looking girl. Miss, please make sure to wear your yukata properly, please. Oh, I'm sorry. That's it, that's the thing. It's like they don't even realize how hot they are sometimes. If sexy girls like her come into these interspecies homestay events, even guys like us have a shot. Let's go. And then we see them all hanging out in the onsen. Okay. More random people hanging out in the onsen. More random people out there. Alright. Okay. Just looking through. Hey, excuse me. I ran out of body wash. Can you lend me some of yours? Sure, yeah. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Hey, how long are we gonna sit here washing ourselves? Well, you're supposed to clean up before getting into the water, right? Yeah, but maybe not 3 times in a row. Look, man, talking to a naked girl out of the blue, it's way too much for virgins like us. Once the excitement wears off, you start to realize how hard it really is. I mean, it's not like we can talk to girls in a normal situation either. Why didn't we realize this before? Not to mention, there's so many girls here to begin with. How do you pick who to talk to? And then the stools get knocked out from under them by a tentacle. Ow, ow. Huh? I'm sorry. Oh, looks like my tentacle got stuck. Are you guys alright? And now we see the girls from the cover here. Alright, I like them. It just feels like, though, before I continue, the same sort of issue of where earlier chapters we did get plenty of ecchi, but at the same time it was like definitely secondary, and most of the screen time was spent on the comedy or the character building. And now it's like we've just had pages and pages of pages with a little bit of character building for these three guys, but it's mostly just been panels of half-naked girls, which again you can see like anywhere looking at hentai. So it's like I don't really need that in the series. That should be sort of the secondary thing. But either way, continuing. Sorry, she's a little on the bigger side, so it gets in the way. Hey, cut it out. So, you guys are all participating in the dating pool, right? Oh, I knew that had to be it. So, she's a Scylla, I'm assuming, but she definitely looks different than Oct. I guess we might end up talking more later, too. And she's a type of harpy. I might even end up living with you as your homestay partner. I thought she was going to be a centaur when we first saw her in the cover, but I guess she isn't. We'll talk more later, okay? I'm totally gonna ask that squid girl to be my homestay partner. That harpy one is the one for me. I'm going for the curvy one. Well, it's all been decided, so let's wait, how do we even talk to them though? Let's try talking to some other girls as a test. Yeah. Oh, I see. That must be rough. It is. I'm so big that in regular-sized houses I end up bumping into stuff all the time. Even at the inn here, I've bumped my horns a few times. Are you all right? You didn't get hurt, did you? I think you'd be fine at my place, though. It's always been pretty big, with high ceilings, but I recently renovated to make the doors bigger, too. Wow, really? Well, I knew I had to make it easier for my homestay to live with me, right? That's it. I've decided. I'm going to go stay with you. I'm so excited. Remodeled. Did you remodel? I did not. I don't have that kind of money anyway. I like these three though. I really hope we develop these three and the three that they end up with, because I think they're really funny so far. What do you do for work? Oh, me? Nothing fancy. I just run a small cafe. A cafe? Like the owner? That's so cool. If you'd like to do a work-study program, I'd be more than happy to hire you both. Sound fun? Of course, I'd be paying you as well. We'd love to. I want to learn more about Japanese cafes. I'm happy to hear you say that. I think my cafe is in a really easy environment for extra species girls to live in, too. A cafe owner? We're nowhere near that cool. An environment that's easy for extra species girls to live in. Oh wow, how did you get all those scars? Oh, these? Something from an old job. It was an industry where scars were unavoidable. But right now I'm working as a chef, so I can make delicious meals to your heart's content. Working as a chef takes a lot of power too, so I have to keep my body in tip-top shape. Wow, your muscles. Let me touch them just a little. Oh, wait, not there. Muscles. Delicious food. Her heart's content? When it comes to wooing girls, we've got nothing to show off. Well, I knew I had to make it easier for my homestay to live with me, right? My place is pretty cramped, so it's probably impossible for a bigger extra species girl to come stay with me. Though I'm pretty sure, as we've learned from Kurus, they give you money for that. So it's probably going to be alright. A really easy environment for extra species girls to live, too. Environment, you say? I live in the middle of a city around tons of power lines, so it'd probably be nothing but trouble for a harpy. Delicious meals to your heart's content. I don't make that much a month, so there's probably no way I could keep an extra species girl who likes to eat a lot, or who likes to eat a lot like that, happy. Well, hello there, ladies. You girls are dating pool participants too, right? Us too. How about we talk a little? Ah, damn it, we spaced out. Now they're gonna find someone else first. We've gotta go talk to them, right? My place is super big, you know. I live out in the countryside, so there's barely any power lines. It's a real nice environment for a harpy like you, don't you think? My family runs a farm, so I can cook to you for your heart's content. Did this happen last chapter? Those 3 lines sound super familiar. After I finish this, I'll go back and check. Because those lines sound really familiar. I wonder if we actually saw that last chapter. And now these 3 are just hanging out in the room. Dinner's already over. I wasn't even hungry, so who cares? Don't talk about food. Also, I remember we saw the one guy with the harpy at the end of last chapter 2 when they were talking about romance. So is that going to be one of these 3? That's actually really cool if we add all these hints to these 3 last chapter and now they're like woven in this chapter. That'd be really, really cool. Alright, dinner's already over. I wasn't even hungry, so who cares? Don't talk about food. Man, we didn't talk to anyone. I wonder what those girls are up to now. They probably all found better homestay partners than us by now. I guess we all came here with ulterior motives. Maybe that wasn't right of us. But the girls seemed to be really serious about cultural exchange, and then we came along, talking about getting close to them, or getting a girlfriend, or one-night stand or something. We're pathetic. I guess we deserve it. And see, at first I was going to mention something, but I didn't, about how it's kind of creepy that they're just doing this to live with a cute girl. But I like that this has actually led to build-up and development of them realizing, you know, that's the wrong reason to do this. That's really, really cool. Bro, are you crying? I'm not. I'm just overheated, so I can't stop sweating. Maybe we should head over to the cool water baths and cool down a bit. Huh? But the onsen's open until 12, so let's go. Is this where they're going to run into the, was I right? And it is those same guys they're going to run into the succubi. The onsen is open until 12, so since it's like 11:30, there shouldn't be anyone there. We can hop in and hop out, no problem. Okay, once we've thought this whole thing through a little more, we can come back. Sure. Yeah, okay. Oh no, and it's the 3 from before. I do like to talk about their designs and who I think is best girl of the 3. I like the one on the far left. I think she is the best one, though it's like a really close call between her and the one in the middle. The octopus girl, or squid girl, I guess they called her. I don't know if there's like a specific term here. And I think the harpy is probably my least favorite of the 3. I really like her hairstyle, but aside from her hairstyle, her design doesn't really stick out to me that much. Hey, what are those girls from before doing here? What should we do? Talk to them? Man, give it a rest already. Let's just pretend we didn't see them take a cool bath and head back to the room. Well, hello, ladies. Mind if I join you? You 3 are here for cultural exchange, right? Oh, is he going to be the villain that these 3 saved them from? You should all come back to my place. I'll take real good care of you. Know what I mean? Oh, my place is real big. I'm a bit of a spender, you know. I've got a ton of space and a big yard, so it's real easy to fly around. Every day's a feast at my place, too. Let's get real comfy together, okay? Yeah, I don't think... Not really my sort of thing. Oh, come on now, really. I won't bite. What's with that old dude? What a creep. He doesn't seem like an official participant. Maybe he snuck in or something. Should we call over one of the inn staff? Sir, that's not allowed. Go, Poppy! And Kudus is just sending Poppy out like a Pokemon. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Hey! I guess we really do need Poppy for this sort of thing, says Mia. And we're already short-handed. This is getting ridiculous. Hubby, there's some succubus over here too. Not again. Sue, turn into Poppy, and you handle that area. What are you doing? What are you doing? Kya. Hey, you won't be upset, won't you be upset if you can't find a homestay? If you set your sights too high, you'll end up going back home all alone, you know. What did you think? Some tall, hot prince was going to show up for you? This ain't a fairy tale. You'll just have to learn about what cultural exchange is like back here in reality, won't you? Right, you got it. Now let's all get along, okay? Anyway, there's nobody half as open-minded and accepting as me around. Anyone's welcome in my book. You're okay with anyone? Oh, you heard me. My heart's as wide as the ocean. I'll take anyone. As wide as the Caspian Sea, to be precise. I get it. The Caspian Sea is actually a lake, not an ocean. Neat, huh? Well, huh? And then she touches his thigh. Who is it going to be? Oh no, it's that guy, I think. Well, you are quite forward. Let me return the favor then. Huh? What did I just touch? Wow, you really are open-minded. I guess guys are all right too. That's right. We're just so happy. Let's all move in together. Take good care of us, okay? But this is supposed to be cultural exchange. What? You're saying we can't exchange all kinds of culture together? Hey, mister. Big guy. Hey, mister. I think the heat's getting to my head. I'm leaving now. This was supposed to be the cold bath. See you later. Alright. Sorry about all that. We'll just get going now. Hey, thanks for, saving us there. We'd like to thank you for doing that, but I still want to know what kind of monster girl the girl on the left is, though, because her ears are kind of dog-like, but then she has, like, these big, dragony, claw-like hands. I mean, I would say, oh, is she a kobold, but then kobolds and MonMusu are kind of like dog people. The onsen is about to close, so how about you guys come back to our room? Wait, really? By the way, you guys are all dating pool participants, right? Yeah, but that settles it. I want to come live at your place. I think I like Mr. Glasses over there. We're both a little curvy, so I think we'd get along great. What? But my place is super cramped. I'm in the middle of the city. There's tons of power lines. I can't really cook all that much for you. Actually, small places make me feel way more at home. I'm a harpy, but the land kind. I can't fly, so power lines or no doesn't matter to me. I'm a taper. Okay, she's a taper? I'm a taper, I might look like I dream about eating, but actually I don't eat that much. We've all got kind of special requirements for a homestay, so we couldn't find anyone to match with in the dating pool that whole time. Do you not like us? Of course not. We're super excited. Well then, let's go over the details tomorrow. It's getting late already, so what are you talking about? We still need to thank you. And of course, they just jump straight to sex. Thank you for your hard work today. I expect the same tomorrow, says Yukio. I'm begging you, please hire some more people. Again, I see the first comment here. Okay. Yeah. Like, there were some really good things about it, I think. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, just MonMusu after chapter, I don't know, like 55 or so. I don't know. I don't know what chapter exactly, or maybe after chapter 50. It's just like, there was a certain place where it went from being like mostly about the comedy and the characters, and then there was like obviously sexual things thrown in and really cute character designs and all that, to being like 95% about just showing as many topless panels as possible, and like sort of the story, the comedy, the characters all kind of falling to the wayside and just being 95% about topless panels, which again you can see like anywhere. So you don't really need it in this manga that had already been established. So, yeah, I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where there were a lot of good things about it, but it's just like, there's a certain point where MonMusu kind of changed and just doesn't... I don't know. I don't want to make people mad by saying this, but it just doesn't have the same magic that it had before, because, again, like 95% of it is just focused on the ecchi, when again it's like it was a way better balance before. There should be a balance of it, and it's just way out of whack right now, I think. But I do like these new characters, and I hope we get to see more of them at some point. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Like if you like the video, comment down there, tell me what you thought of this chapter or my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more. MonMusu, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, just ask and I'll give you one. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon to help me keep making videos, it's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. But that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.